mackerel. I know it's fairly fatty, so I'm just grilling it and curing it with quick pickle will help tame the oiliness of the fish.
I've been fishing since I was a kid. It was one of my favorite activities to do with my father, so I'm feeling more confident than I have in the past.
Not only am I not going home, I'm gonna win.
I got monkfish, and it's a pretty ugly fish I've never really worked with before.
The monkfish has got to be the toughest.
That outer skin is like leather.
Terry and Jennifer think I'm a beast in this kitchen, and that's why they want me out. They're scared. And you know what? I'm gonna show them why they should be scared. I've trained in Muay Thai, I'm a fighter. I'm also a fighter in the kitchen. I'm gonna go with a traditional Filipino tamarind broth. This is something that my mom would make for us weekly, so I'm not scared. I'm never scared of anything.
20 minutes!
This isn't bad, not bad at all.
Veronica, what do you get?
I got the red mullet. My mom loves fish. I cook fish for her all the time. So I'm feeling right at home right now. I'm doing something I know very well.
When my mom visits me from Hong Kong, she always requests that we eat at home one day, and I make this dish for her.
I am going to do a Thai-style fried fish. I'm going to fry the bone as well. And I'm also doing like a Thai-style sauce for it to be dipped in.
Well, this is a Chinese way. I've had many times at a Chinese restaurant. You gotta be very careful and make sure this part is very crispy because the head takes a lot longer and this doesn't take very long to burn.
I'm well aware of that. I will be holding it with my life.
I hope so.
Sean, did they give you a whale or what?
It's a huge fish. I'm making a baked sturgeon en croûte, so it's gonna have a pastry element to it. This dish is a little innovative. I want to roll the sturgeon, make it kind of look like a rose or like a flower. So I need a smaller piece that's obviously way too big. I have to start trimming off the fillet to get a small enough piece that I can work with.
Hey there, Sean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sean, what are you doing? You're destroying a beautiful piece of fish.
Yes, I am.
Why are you doing that?
Because I'm gonna cook it a certain way.
What do you plan to do with it?
I'm gonna wrap it in the shape of a rose and bake it with citrus butter sauce, red rice, and bacon green beans.
So basically, you're taking this beautiful fillet and turning it into the biggest fish garnish we've ever seen. A vintage fish garnish.
Trust me, it'll look beautiful when it's done. It'll look beautiful, I guarantee it.
Well, best of luck with that.
Thank you. This dish is a little innovative. Hopefully the judges will see that in me, and I won't be going home today.
Jeremy, please bring up your dish.
It's called sinigang. It's monkfish with a tamarind and tomato broth with a lot of Asian vegetables, Chinese eggplant, bok choy, and broccoli.
Jeremy,
Chef,
do you think Terry and Jennifer was trying to sabotage you with the monkfish?
of course they were.
I hope that they didn't hit the mark. You know, in the Philippines, they use really cheap cuts of fish to make that dish. But did you know the monkfish is called the poor man's lobster?
No.
You should not use the monkfish for this particular dish. It's too refined, it's too good. That's like using filet mignon in a stew. I think it needs a little bit more complexity in the dish. You probably could have kept it on the bone. That would have done nice. It would provide even more flavor.
Yeah.
I am a little bit disappointed, but it's nicely cooked.
April Lee, please bring up your dish.
I am scared. I'm saying a little prayer. A take with watercress, radish salad with a really nice, fresh citrus, sesame, soy, ginger dressing.
All right. You nailed it. Doesn't get much better.
Whoa. Thank you.
I love the fact that it's delicate. It's very clean. The vegetables, on the other hand, I would have actually lightened up on the dressing.
Okay.
It tends to overtake everything. The fish, though, that is the star.
That's awesome to hear.
Thank you.
I'm just over the moon.
Sean, please bring up your dish.
Got a baked sturgeon on a crust with a citrus wine butter sauce, red jasmine rice, and sautéed green and yellow beans with bacon.
When I came to visit you at the cook station, you were hoping to make a rose.
It's not quite a rose. It's more like a roll.
No, I don't think the rose quite bloomed, did it?
No, it didn't make it.
I don't know whether it's beginner's luck or not, but that piece of sturgeon is about as perfectly cooked as I think anyone could get it. It's the plating and the choice of some of the ingredients that you need to work on. Look at the size of the spoonful of rice. It's bigger than the fish. The beans, the way they're sort of spread out like that, it's about restraint. It's about elevating and adding some sophistication, polish, and refinement to a dish. This doesn't hit that mark.
It's well done or medium rare? This is something that I don't understand it. You want to have a food truck, right?
Absolutely.
If you don't start to focus a little bit more, you might not be in the food truck. You might be just doing service on it.
I don't think I cut it.
Julia did not put any vinegar in the water. The vinegar helps to release the meat from the shell. It really works well.
I'm feeling quite confident. I'm a fighter, and a lobster is not gonna send me home.
You've got to cook the lobster, deshell it. Then you have to make a beautiful, flavorful butter. And then gently poach it.
I'm gonna infuse my butter with tarragon and vanilla, and that'll really bring out the sweetness of lobster.
Julia's taken out the lobster too early, which means the meat is going to stick to the shell.
The lobster tells you when it's ready.
Lobster's got to be vibrant, glistening red. Presentation is critical in this challenge.
You've got to have it beautifully deshelled. The claws have got to be whole, the knuckles have to be whole.
Just know I gotta wiggle these out so I can get the claw totally intact.
I don't know how to do this without my thumb.
10 minutes, you have 10 minutes left.
The clock is ticking like crazy. Come on, you just never give up.
Okay, I fully lost the freaking claw.
Julia is mangling the lobster.
Shit.
I'm missing a piece of the claw. That's one of the main elements to the presentation.
Look at Veronica.
She is still trying to remove lobster from the shell.
I can't get it open.
2 minutes, you have 2 minutes left.
Wow, Terry's already plated. This is not just about speed, it's about quality. And he's not taking advantage of extra time. If I were him, I'd be using my time to make sure it's perfect.
There's like lobster chunks flying everywhere. People are struggling to get their lobster out of their shell. It's a complete madhouse down there.
30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Matthew.
Hi, Chef.
The claws, a little bit messy on this one, but this one is quite nice. The tail is the most important part. What do I want to see?
You want to see it a little bit moist, Chef, and
Yes.
just cooked.
That looks perfectly done. What did you do for the butter?
Vanilla, tarragon, and salt.
Wow, this is heavenly. I love that flavor. Fantastic.
Vanilla in his butter, and that just makes so much sense to me. I just want to eat his lobster.
Happy?
I think I'm happy.
You had extra time to spare. That we all know in this kitchen is a luxury. You definitely get first prize for speed.
Thank you, Chef.
However, this ain't so good for you, Terry. It's the vein, the intestinal tract. The devil is in the details.
This teeny tiny vein is gonna send me home today.
These ingredients are inspirational. You can do so much with each of them. But these proteins have one thing in common. They take tremendous skill to be able to achieve that delicious texture and presentation that we're looking for.
These are items with different texture profile, different taste profiles. So first of all, they have to think of ways to cook it, think of ways to even butcher it.
I think the pig's head is going to be the toughest piece to get done and cooked in time.
If they're smart, they can cut it into smaller pieces.
A pig's head is actually a delicacy in Asian culture. I'm gonna be making a Filipino dish called sizzling sisig. It's made out of pig's ears, snout, and cheeks. It's typically food that Filipinos eat while we're drinking beer. I'm gonna try to elevate it and make it with wine.
I love to cook meat even though I don't eat it. Get this bad boy off of here. I've cooked whole turkeys at home, but I've never broken down a turkey before.
Just like you would with the fish,
Okay.
and it's gonna come off. I know nothing's gonna stop you, Mary. I'm doing a braised beef shoulder with garlic mashed and a potato crisp. And it's a take on good old-fashioned meat and potatoes.
Now, the lamb and the beef shoulder, they're not as exciting as the pig's head, but you can do a lot with it.
You got to trim it down, take out the sinew, and you need to cook that in a pressure cooker to break down the texture of that meat.
I need to get my beef nice and tender in a short amount of time. Only never used a pressure cooker. I have zero experience with pressure cookers.
I got chose, so I am doing a play on my grandfather's favorite dish, chicken feet and polenta.
I want to take traditional and I want to elevate.
While each member of the blue team draws on personal history for inspiration, the red team's Asian theme presents a challenge for Terry.
I don't cook a lot of Asian flavors, but I got a lot of directions from my other teammates. I'm making grilled frog legs with an Asian-style pesto.
Frog's legs, that'll cook very, very quickly. So there you have to have a delicate hand and make sure that whatever you're putting with that also has a delicate feel and taste to it.
They've only got 90 minutes, and that is not a lot of time. The other area which really concerns me, there is no leader or captain in this challenge, which means that they have to all collaborate and work together in a way.
Is this okay on your station?
I'll keep it on it for you. Just like in medicine, no doctor knows everything. You have to know when to ask for help.
Who's watching over each other? Who's governing the creative process, the plating, and the cook?
I'm making a grouper cheek miso soup. A miso soup is a delicious light soup. The grouper will work perfectly with it. I have never cooked with fish head, but I do know that the cheek is a very delicious part of the fish.
In my family, the head of the table, which is my father, always gets the cheeks, and my mother always gets the eyes.
I'm going to make a sticky beef terrine and a nice sticky glaze from that delicious poaching liquid.
Sean, you had the grouper's head.
Yes, chef.
Tell me how you went about the preparation of your dish.
I made a stock with the grouper head in a pressure cooker. I poached the grouper cheeks. The bowl is lined with some sesame oil, so as you pour the broth, hopefully the little bubbles of sesame oil will come up and it'll add a lot of flavor.
The cheek, I found just a little on the salty side. But Sean, the broth is absolutely beautiful. It is flavorful, it is rich, it has a long, lengthy flavor to it. The way you presented it, you have the cheek, you have a little bit of the skin, some enoki mushrooms, little treasures that float around that soup. That lingering sesame oil backing everything up is wonderful. It's an adventure. Great dish.
Thank you, chef.
Jeremy, walk me through your dish.
It's called sizzling sisig. 3 parts of the pig head, the snout, the ears, and the cheeks, braised in white wine, jalapenos, and red peppers.
This dish is such a revelation for me. This is Filipino soul food. It's delicious.
Thank you, chef.
When you have it in the Philippines, does it have a little more kick?
It has a lot more spiciness.
Why did you hold back on the heat?
I feel like I've been gravitating to the Asian flavors as a safety net. I'm branching out to different flavors, and that's how I want to excel in this competition.
That's a positive. Something else you did in the challenge which really resonated with the 3 of us is how you kept watching over the other teammates. You had, I think, a really great management style. Very firm, very fair, and very caring, which is very rare to find.
Thank you.
Great job.
Next is the knees, Mary and Terry.
I feel my plate looks elegant. I've got this.
I put my heart and soul into this dish. The flavors are there, and it might edge out Terry's frog legs.
Mary,
Turkey, roulade, wrapped in prosciutto.
so what did you put in the roulade?
A little bit of goat's cheese with some garlic, rosemary, and thyme.
Thanksgiving and Christmas on a plate. Turkey, the leg is moist. Bacon adds another dimension of flavor. The squash puree, it is soft. It's beautiful. Look, I think it's a great dish. Presentation is wonderful, taste is terrific, and you got it done. Amazing.
Thank you.
Terry.
This is a dish inspired by the southern region of China. It's a 5-spice frog legs. It's got butternut squash and black bean puree and a savory roasted garlic puree too.
Hey, frog legs are not the easiest thing to cook. Delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
I like the tenderness. I can taste the Chinese element, but it is over-seasoned.
I'm hoping my dish can maybe get blue up on that gallery.
Jennifer and Veronica, toes.
I think the deciding factor is going to be the pig's trotter and the chicken feet. Those are the two hardest ingredients to cook.
Jennifer, so this is a modern take on your grandmother's dish?
Yes, I decided to elevate my dish by frying the polenta and adding different seasonings to it.
Let's give this a shot. You know, I've only had chicken feet a couple of times before. The broth is actually quite nice. I would have liked to have seen more of it. The polenta, good flavor, little crispness to it, but it's the plating. It's about elevating and adding some sophistication to a dish.
Veronica, unlike Alvin, I'm no expert in Chinese cuisine, but what I know is that you have picked one of the most difficult dishes on the planet to execute in 90 minutes. The way that it looks is an absolute triumph. You made caviar.
I did. Black vinegar caviar.
That's difficult. You made your own wrapper.
I did make my own wrapper.
That's difficult. You folded it how many times?
21.
That's difficult. We're not even in a finale yet.
I treat every single competition as if it's the finale.
You really captured so many things in one dish. Tradition, innovation, and flavor. The red team are very lucky to have you on their team.
Thank you, Chef.
Please go back to your team.
First thing I do is get my bison cut and seasoned and searing right away. I'm doing bison tataki. It's a shout out to Manitoba. The bison is on our flag.
Tataki is obviously a traditional Japanese dish, piece of protein that's seared on the outside, and it has to literally be raw in the middle.
One tip, and even the restaurant uses it, they partially freeze that protein before they slice it very thin. Uni is a very powerful, flavored seafood.
Uni is a sea urchin, and inside is the golden part. That's what people eat. It's like taking a bite of the sea.
The dish sounds absolutely delicious.
I need sugar.
I have sugar. Here.
Look at that.
I'm surprised, even at this level, at the finale, they're still helping each other.
This is so Canadian.
That it is.
You know, I love the concept of Mary's elevated borscht.
Borscht is typically a hearty red beet soup, but I'm making golden beet borscht.
Mary's a master at taking classic traditional food ideas and elevating them and giving them a little bit of a twist.
I'm also making beet cured trout. Typically, when you're curing fish, you need 24 hours to really get the flavors in there. I don't have that. So I need to juice the beets and really bump up the flavor in the marinade.
The raw beet juice could be a bit harsh, a bit too earthy, so I hope she gets that right balance.
So much time.
Hi there, Mary.
Hi, Chef Michael, how are you?
So you've chosen to do borscht.
I have.
And this is not any ordinary borscht, though. It's going to be served cold, but also raw.
Exactly.
Any concern in slicing that piece of trout nice and thin and evenly?
I'm actually doing it in little triangle medallions. It's going to be bright, fun. It's going to look like me on a plate.
Look forward to trying it. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you so much, Chef.
Jeremy, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I got most of my components on the go. This is gonna open last minute.
Fresh unis.
Fresh live sea urchin.
Those are beautiful. So where are you at with your bison right now?
My bison is already seared and it's chilling, so it gets a bit stiff so I can make nice, thin slices of it. This right here, chef, is one of my favorite sauces to make. I love tataki sauce. Taste it.
Wow, that's insane. That's the most delicious thing I've ever had from you here in this kitchen.
Yes,
Thank you, chef.
Wow.
15 minutes, you have 15 minutes left.
Mary is just starting to take her marinated trout out of her beet mixture there.
Yeah.
And that is a messy job.
Curing takes sometimes days.
The only protein on this plate is that fish. And if it's not cured properly, the dish won't work.
Now, her idea was to cure that trout in the beet juice, but I don't think there was enough time to achieve that cure.
And she's squeezing some lemon juice onto it now. That'll speed up a little bit more of a cure there.
That's a smart move.
Okay, Jeremy, please bring up your dish.
I'm super proud of this dish. I just want to win. That's all that's going through my mind.
A bison tataki with uni cream, fried lotus chips, and a tataki sauce.
Jeremy, the meat could be a little bit more unified in the way you cut it. You know, one of the pieces here is very thin. This one's a little bit thicker. My advice to you is take that large piece of bison, cut it into quarters. They chill faster, and when you cut them, they're very easy to cut opposed to having one large piece. But other than that, the thought process behind this dish is really that of a very accomplished chef. Complex, delightful. It's really fantastic.
Thank you.
Jeremy, there are so many things on this dish. Textures and taste that you discover as you start eating. The creaminess of the uni, that adds that wonderful backbone of rich flavor to that bison. These are wonderful flavors that come together beautifully on a plate like this.
Thank you.
Jeremy, this is by far your most creative dish. The combinations, the complexity, the texture, it's like Asia meets Manitoba.
Thank you, chef.
Now we need a few moments to discuss in private. Please head back to the kitchen and prepare for round 2.
Thank you.
Jeremy, please bring up your dish.
I made 4 different dishes. There is a deconstructed soft-shell crab spider roll, and then a miso-marinated baby octopus with mushrooms, a tuna crunch roll with wasabi mayo and crispy salmon skin, and then a ginger papaya salad.
Well, you know, Jeremy, I was a little bit worried about the rice because you had it in the blast chiller and you had it in the oven. But you know something? The rice, to me, was perfect. I eat sushi in some of the best restaurants in Asia. This is restaurant quality. Just absolutely creative and delicious.
Thank you, chef.
Jeremy, this is a feast for one's eyes. And I know that you have been challenged at times with plating. You'd never know that looking at these 4 dishes. The tuna roll, very clean, very well executed. The soft shell crab, cooked beautiful and crisp. The dish that for me fell a little flat was the papaya salad. I'm looking for a little sweetness in it to make it sing for me. Otherwise, a really great job. You should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you, chef.
So Jeremy, here you have 4 very different things happening on one plate, opposed to having one composed main course that's very focused. You give yourself now 4 different ways to be criticized. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
The standout dish for me was the octopus with the mushrooms. You could have just served one dish and it could have been that dish right there. That's my advice to you is focus. You need to focus more. But overall, very ambitious and very delicious.
Thank you, chef.